Happy Monday, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Good News from Around the World. I brought the lovely Kristen Sarah, a world traveler, videographer, blogger extraordinaire, to help me with this episode's Good News.
Awesome. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I love this series.
Let's get started. Dan Price is the CEO of Gravity Payment. Now, he recently deducted $1 million off of his salary in order to pay his employees more. He thought that if my employees make at least $70,000 a year, whether they're receptionists or they're managers, at least that will take stress off their daily lives and they will perform better in the office. Now, this is having amazing residual effects. His employees are happier, the quality of life went up, the quality of office attitude has increased, and they've gotten more business than ever before. He's making headlines. This is a new wave for CEOs around the planet.
This next story has to do with two of my favorite things, traveling and performing. There is an event company called Elsewhere Events, and it is a circus group that is traveling how the old circus groups, like the original circus groups, used to travel. They're walking from town to town, city to city to perform. And what they're doing is they're setting up camp in the woods somewhere, they're sleeping under the stars, and they're cooking the food over open fire. And instead of renting venues, they're inviting their audience to join them at the campsite, and that is where they're doing their performances. So they're doing everything from like juggling to storytelling to puppeteering to magic tricks. So right now they're in Scotland, going from city to city and planting trees along the way. And they're also trying to save up for a larger buggy and a horse to go along with it. So they have a crowdfunding page set up where you can donate to help them achieve that goal. Pretty cool.
We have the ability to bring back an extinct species. The woolly mammoth has been extinct for thousands of years. The last traces of it were actually during Egyptian times. They had carvings of mammoths in their caves and temples. Now, they're very similar to elephants that we know these days, except the difference is the woolly mammoth, obviously they have fur, but their tusks are enormous and they twist and almost rise above their heads. Recently, we found 2 mammoths locked up in ice, so well preserved that we can tell what kind of food is in their stomach. Now, we can extract their DNA, and using modern technology, we can actually create a mammoth. We can use a modern day elephant and use that with the DNA to give birth to a mammoth.
In this next story, we are heading to Indonesia, where 60% of the population does not have medical insurance. It is a big problem there, and another big problem there is garbage. But there is a doctor who has come up with a solution to both problems. This doctor has created an insurance program where people of Indonesia can pick up garbage in exchange for medical service as well as medicine. So for 4.5 pounds of plastic bottles or 11 pounds of cardboard, when that's recycled, that turns into about 10,000 rupiah, which equals about $1 American, which covers someone for basic insurance for up to 2 months.
In southern China, a construction crew was working by a riverbank and actually discovered 43 fossilized dinosaur eggs. Now, out of these 43, 19 of them were fully intact. They weren't cracked, they weren't broken. These are just frozen in time dinosaur eggs. They have no idea what type of dinosaur laid these eggs, but they're doing research right now to figure that out. This part of China is known as the home of the dinosaurs. Over the past 20 years, they've found over 17,000 fossilized eggs in this area. Imagine what that looked like when the dinosaurs were still alive. It was like a nursery for dinosaurs. If we can bring back the mammoths using their DNA, can we use the DNA from these eggs to bring back dinosaurs? I think there was a movie about that, and it didn't end well.
This next story is all about tree planting drones. There's a company called Biocarbon Engineering, and they are aiming to solve deforestation with reforestation. So they're sending a bunch of drones over a selected area, which are gonna scout out the terrain using cameras and sensors, basically to see where they can plant and where they can't. What's super cool about these drones is that they can contain various types of seeds, and they know the coordinates of where to drop these specific seeds. So they go over there, they hover at a certain height, and they drop them, and boom, there's life. Incredible. Each drone will plant about 36,000 plants or trees per day, and their goal is to plant about 1 billion per year.
That's it for today's video. I hope you guys really enjoyed what you saw. I hope you found some good news from around the world. Thank you very much to my helpful co-host, Kristen Sarah.
Thanks for having me. It was lots of fun. I feel good. I feel positive.
Good. It's a good way to start your week.
Yeah.
She's got an amazing channel where she travels the world and teaches you how to travel the world.
Travel with him.
Yeah, we travel together a lot.
Since we're kind of like together.
We're kind of married.
Just
a little bit married.
Neither of us have our rings on.
No.
That's okay.
But whatever.
It's official.
Yeah, we're gonna go to. Okay. I will put a link to Kristen's channel in the description box below. If you like this video, don't forget to click that like button. Please subscribe for more Monday morning good news. I'll see you guys next week.
Adios.
Bye.
Ciao.